Lining up a long birdie attempt to get to 2 under. And how perfect of a read is that for Korda, who's been so impressive. Champion in this event and a 7-time major champion as well. Her third at the 11th. 539-yard par 5. MB Park still has it lined up for a birdie there, who won this title at Atlanta Athletic Club last year. This is her third event since the blood clot surgery. And Korda, her third, also at that 11th. And just like NB Park, collecting a birdie there and taking advantage of some soft birdie at the 17th. And this for 3 in a row for NG Chung to take the lead at 4 under. And at View High, 2-time runner-up on the LPGA Tour for birdie at the 17th. That got her into a tie for the lead. Just in front with her third. This was moments ago. And that's how you make a birdie there, Morgan.
I think most people would probably pull putter from there, but clearly confident with the wedge.
It's right below the hole on a shot that never left the flagstick.
So Buhai will remain at 3 under.
The 9 setup of the week.
Wow, this is quite a run, quite a way to make the turn. 4 birdies in a row for NG.
Very long curling birdie putt. That's a 5-iron. Pulled it a bit. Hard to get that ball all the way up to that level where the hole's located.
Trying to join the only 6 players or so that are under par, and she back to the par 3 13th. Former champion Brooke Henderson picked that one up right away. Brooke Henderson nearly at the 13th. Nelly Korda for another long birdie attempt.
Birdie. Trying to get it back to 4 over par. It's had 3 bogeys in the last 4 holes, but that's a nice way to rebound.
You get some massive putts to go along with this massive golf course.
And there are some undulations. Par 5 11th, Jung Young Ko, #1 player in the world, seemingly a part of every LPGA Tour leaderboard.
Seemed to make good contact with it there, coming off a near miss last week on the Ladies European Tour in London, and that should set up.
So impressive Jin Young Ko has been the last couple of years.
This is the chip definitely running away from her. Carried that a long way, Morgan.
Yeah, just didn't really get underneath it. Needed to hit a little bit of a softer shot there.
At this 374-yard par 4.
Yards. This should be plenty of club.
Going right at it. And it does pitch far enough up the green to stay there.
I'm away and being forced to the sidelines really kind of gave her a different perspective, a little more appreciation for the opportunities and being out here and giving her that little bit of a better.
Well, the first drop shot comes at
Yeah.
Downhill, a little right to left. Well, it didn't move as much as she thought.
So Brooke with just a 4 there on the 14th.
The rain overnight, Kay.
Oh, for sure. This sets up so well for a player like Nelly. With as good as her ball striking in is how high and far she carries the ball.
On this Aon Risk Award hole does the job with a birdie. So Megan King also moves it to +2. All sorts of different ways to play this hole. This was King attacking from the left side of the fairway. We showed you this just a moment ago. To perfection. Speaking of different ways to
Shot drew into the bunker. I haven't really seen many players in that bunker today, and that is top class from a major champion, So Yeon Yu.
See it from Brooks' angle a little bit further left, but that's all the players can see, especially the longer ones who get it closer to that giant slope in the fairway. This might funnel all the way down to where Inbees is. Oh, it's going to stay on the top left.
Under par. Quick one down the green, and look how quick that putt is. The PGA of America does not release the stimp meter readings. It's always championship speed.
consecutive par fours.
Angie not one of the longer hitters out here, so able to take driver just about everywhere, especially on a wet day like today.
Senior PGAs as well. This is Kirk over at the 7th. Tracking. Yes. Catherine Kirk with a long birdie.
Coming off that great birdie at 2. This is on a good line, just left of the hole, cutting towards it. Really good looking shot, if it's enough.
It is. In-Ji Chung. An MB Park layup at this par 5 16th. Now Korda.
Because she drove it down further, had a more clear view of the layup. For the other two, it actually is a blind layup.
This is a birdie attempt for Lilia Vu over at the 12th.
Yeah, she's been playing some really wonderful golf this year. Lost her tour.
Already 6. This for number 7 on the day. Here up the hill with our top tracer technology presented by Rolex.
Yeah, let's see the line she takes in relation to that pole. Kind of right on it. Wow, it's going to work out nicely. Wow.
How good is she with those utility?
Chipping all the way across the green here.
Man, really off the mark with a tee shot. Nearly still made a deuce. And that gets her to even.
Creep back towards level par. We talked about best players on tour without a win. Megan Kang's name comes to the top of the list when it's
Smooth.
Birdie number 8 for In-Ji Chung. This is a dreamlike round.
The fairway tilts left to right.
oh, straight downhill after that bunker, isn't it, Kay?
Yes. It'll be interesting to see how the balls release in the fairway.
They haven't been releasing like they were in the practice rounds. Well, that slope.
And this is at the short par 4/8. Andrea Lee.
Another good young American player who's really had some success this year. Been fun to watch.
Lined up for a birdie there for the 23-year-old who played a. Nasahata Oka with her second.
In Las Vegas, her hometown, didn't feel like she mentally was in the right place to play. So, you know, she has the luxury of playing when she wants to, when she feels. I bet she'll be pretty aggressive. Coming off a little uphill lie, just has to be careful not to put too much spin on it.
Okay.
Jason McDeed.
Good
Just a
input
little
there.
smooth swing there, Morgan.
Yeah, just trust what you have in your hands. Great input. Trust, commit, and I'd say she did that lovely.
And a very
11 of 13. greens and reg.
Headed left, very aggressive line, left of the flag stick. Oh boy.
Add another one.
I mean, your confidence like really, really high from our angle here, Kay. Yeah, about 6 inches out at least.
Just the right amount of height.
But that's what has really
Past champs have. Uphill left to right breaking putt. Oh, hammered that in there.
And MB.
In this birdie attempt to join the Red Figure Club. 9 or 16, I should say, Hannah Green for birdie. And the champion from Hazeltine back to even par.
Yeah, this is where just true grit comes in. Oh, how about that?
Looked like she might not even be able to get it out of that thick stuff, that fescue.
PGA Tour. This to get it under par. You can see how far left she's aiming. We talked about these greens and the slopes and the humps and the bumps and the tears, and she reads it perfectly. Broke through and
Against pulling this, and that has been her miss today. That sounded heavy.
It's
it's an awkward fairway.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Big ridge right there. That was a big miss too, but airing probably.
Love to be able to take a little spin off from this angle, keep it on that tier. Good looking line here.
he's going to stay there. It's a good shot. For Hannah Green to be for back-to-back birdies, get it under par for the championship, and she read that well. We know there's a little movement.
For birdie at the 8th. Well done for Alim, who won that December 17.
First player from Finland to win on the LPGA Tour, Matilda Caströn. Oh, if that spins back, it could go in. Hold on. Oh, how did that miss? To the 10th, and we've got the afternoon starters getting their championship underway. Se-Young Kim, winner at Aronimink a few years ago, missing the green, but making a birdie on the par 3. That's a nice way to start.
Championship the next year. This is the 7th. For birdie coming down the slope and catching the right edge on is in for birdie number 9. Wow. This is a worldly performance by NG Chun. With his 63 and went on to win that major title.
Headed up the left side. May need a soft bounce, but should get it in these conditions. Yeah, that's just fine.
This was while we were away. Anna Norquist third at the par 5 11th.
And coming in from that left fairway gives you a better angle to this left hole location. I've seen a lot of players take
Low round is. That is just phenomenal. Minjee Lee just getting going at 17. And Jessica Korda at the 11th for her first birdie of the day. Third shot.
and has been playing some really good stretch earlier this year.
Now, it doesn't make it that daunting. So if she can get 3-wood past where that fairway pinches on the right, and she'll have nothing but a short iron. This looks absolutely perfect.
She's hit all 14.
And Altomare a little earlier for birdie there at number 10. Nice way to...
Creativity and some good luck. That left hole location.
This is Aditi Ashok here, the 24-year-old from Bangalore, and in.
On a good line, cutting a little bit now.
Oh man, she's going to have a crack at that 63. It's going to come back a little bit. And it's now down that ridge. Thought it might hang up there. And that 63 is a
Third, going to chip this one. Got a ridge to go over. And just a little too much pace, so a bit of work to do for her part.
but the lowest by far. What a day for In-Ji Chung. 9 birdies, 64. This championship has been played.
The front of the bunker has a lot of green to carry. She can probably carry it almost the whole way there.
That's what she's trying to do.
Yeah, something like that'll work.
Well done, Kay.
Major winner here for a birdie and an Norquist. Bogeyed the opening hole, birdied the very next hole, so even par for the championship starting from the 10th, and that just edging to the front of the green, but it'll be a 4 at 14.
Par 5, 16th.
That's a tough one, putting uphill to start, and then it's going to be downhill and really quick. Look at how much pace this is picking up. Does it get there?
Oh! Beautiful. And a shook now for her birdie. Playing with Jay Marie. Okay, got it going here. But they're all a long way away from In-Ji Chung.
This is Ryan O'Toole for a birdie at the 14th. This would be her first birdie of the day. All pars to here so far, having started at the 10th, and that was really good. The winner last. Let's see for the par. And Shibuno and Hull missed their birdie putts. Good save there. Player off the 10th tee. Ashley Tate Wenger. She's a club professional, and that is to start with a birdie. What a moment. She's a teaching pro at the Baltimore Country Club, so not too far away. Got dad on the bag. Talked about going over that bunker there. That one a little to the right. See how it reacts coming down the slope.
I think with the softer conditions today, it shouldn't run through the fairway, but as it firms up, anything up that right side definitely could end up in the rough.
The KPMG trying to pick out a good line. See, this is further down the left. I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, it'll be one to watch. You've got to miss the divots and the golf balls. And that will leave a short shot in.
Got a big slope to the left of this green, just short. You can use to funnel it towards the hole. That's really well judged there.
That's going to be great. Hole high.
Where does
And this is off a bit of a downslope, so extremely difficult to an uphill green. This is headed well left, needs a kick and needs to get down. Just left of the flag.
Yeah, that was a beautiful looking swing there from Lexi.
Up the hill. Flag today is kind of tucked over on the bunker on the left. Just getting her round underway, and this is looking very good indeed. A 1 for Patlam at the second, and that moves her to 2 under par. She wouldn't have seen it go in because it's uphill. So that's a nice surprise when you get up to the green. Player from Thailand.
Difficult this course can be at times. 5th shot for Jessica Korda now.
She's got to be careful to not go back down where she was after her 3rd.
Back down. It goes.
It's just a treacherous hole location. Clearly didn't hit the best 4th shot from down there in the first time. But
Got to firm it up there. She did. Just a tad too firm.
you know, coming into this week, she was one of the players that I had my eye on because she's got just the game.